Hi, my name is Autif Kamal, and this is episode 37 of Be Logical. This one is about Zara Hartshorn, a teenager with what I'm calling is a hyperaging disease. Okay, now, chronologically, she is 16 years old, but biologically, she looks like she is 60 years old. So this is a picture of her if you're watching the video. Okay. And the name of the disease that she has is cutis laxa. It's a genetic disease that she inherited from her mother. It's a disorder of connective tissue. Connective tissue supports, connects, and separates different types of tissues and organs. And some of the problems that come from that disease are the narrowing, bulging, and tearing of critical arteries and breathing problems like emphysema. And I'm getting that information regarding the details of cutis laxa from the National Institute of Health. The name of the article is Cutis laxa. Now, Zara's history is that she was bullied since 8 years old in elementary school. She was called names like granny and like monkey, and she was also attacked on multiple occasions, presumably because of how she looked. And for those reasons, she spent some time out of school. She was finally able to make some friends in middle school who did not care about how she looked. Later on, she was offered free rhinoplasty from a surgeon in Texas. Rhinoplasty is surgery for the nose, or a nose job. Now, I'm getting this information from Yahoo. The article is written by Zara B. Weir. The name of the article is Zara Hartshorn, Facelift Transforms Teen's Life. And she also got plastic surgery done on her face overall, and it appears that it improved her self-image. And these are some quotes to highlight that. So first, quote, I know I'll always have this condition and it may shorten my life, but at least I can feel more comfortable and confident about myself. And then she also says, I don't feel like people are staring at me when I walk down the street anymore. I finally feel like a teenager. I'm getting these quotes from Jack McKay and Nick Dorman, who write for The Mirror. The name of the article is Zara Hartshorn, teen who looked 60, has facelift to combat Benjamin Button syndrome. And this is how she looked after the surgery, and most noticeably, like around the face, you see there's a lot less wrinkles. So in that way, the surgery was definitely successful. Now, personally, what I find more interesting is society, or in this case, her schoolmates' reaction to how she looked. She didn't necessarily lack confidence because of how she looked, but she lacked confidence because of how people treated her or mistreated her and like teased her. And they teased her and mistreated her because of how she looked, because of how they disapproved of how she looked. Now, recently I watched a TED Talk that relates to Zara's story. The name of the TED Talk is Love No Matter What by Andrew Mussolin. And one of the points he makes in his talk is that identity is defined by the groups that a person associates themselves with. In this case, Zara didn't have too many people to associate with, so her identity was defined by the lack of groups she was associated with. Her identity was defined by the idea that people feared her and disliked her because of how she looked. So I just thought that was interesting. But hopefully, when she goes to college, which she plans to do, she'll make more friends there. Okay, and that is it for this episode of Be Logical. Alright, thank you.